Most electric shavers brands are lying to you. They promise the closest shave ever, revolutionary blade technology, German engineering. Then you buy it, you use it, and 3 weeks later your face tells you the truth. That's why these are 10 electric shavers I tested from worst to best. Number 10. Philips Norelco Compact Shaver. Here's the thing nobody tells you when you pick this up. It's a backup shaver. The problem is most guys buying it treat it like a primary one. 2 rotary heads instead of 3 means you're covering less ground every stroke, making more passes to finish, and dragging more friction across your skin every single morning. That friction builds quietly. A few weeks and your skin starts pushing back, and you'll blame your technique, your skin type, your soap, everything except the actual problem sitting on your bathroom counter. Now here's where it actually makes sense. You keep a beard and just need the edges tight. Or you travel light and want something that fits in any bag and doesn't cause drama when you grab it half awake in a hotel bathroom at 6 a.m. For both of those, it's genuinely solid. Gentle, cheap to maintain, and it handles a neckline without any fuss. Just don't ask it to do more than that. Run it as your daily driver across your whole face every morning, and it'll make that very clear very fast. $30. It knows what it is. Make sure you do too. Number 9. Braun Series 8 with Power Case. Here's something Braun won't volunteer up front. Every generation of the Series 8 shaves exactly the same. The updates between models are cosmetic, different finish, slightly different box, same foil, same motor underneath. So when you find an older Series 8 on sale, you're not compromising on anything. You're walking away with the same shave for less money. So why does this version make the list? The case. Not the shaver. You've been here. You packed it 3 days ago, assumed it had charge, and it didn't. Now it's 7 a.m. You've got somewhere to be in 2 hours, and you're doing the math on whether there's time to find a drugstore. The Power Case solves that completely. It charges the shaver while you travel, passively, automatically, without you thinking about it once. You throw it in your bag, you land, you reach for it, it's ready. No battery math, no plugging it in the night before, no backup plan, not traveling constantly. Skip this version and get the standard Series 5, same shave, meaningfully cheaper. But if you're tired of the shaver being the thing that fails you when everything else is already making demands, this pays for itself on the first trip. Number 8. Manscaped Chairman, but most shavers force you into one look. This one doesn't, and that's genuinely the whole pitch. Magnetic interchangeable heads swap between a foil for a close finish and a trimmer for keeping stubble shaped. 2 tools, 1 handle. The contour adjusting head actually holds contact across your jaw and neck instead of losing the surface and dragging across it, and you feel that difference immediately on the first pass. Precision lock for clean lines. Travel lock so it stays off in your bag. And the quick charge works fast enough to actually be useful, not just listed on the box. If your look changes depending on the week, clean for a work trip, shaped scruff the rest of the time. Nothing at this price gives you that flexibility the same way. One honest thing before you buy though. Manscaped is a young brand. Replacement heads exist right now, but the decade-long parts track record that Braun and Panasonic have built takes years to earn. Factor that in. If you want something, you'll run for a long time. Past this point, every shaver on the list does one thing exceptionally. This one does 2 things adequately. If a close, complete shave every single morning is the only job, keep scrolling. Number 7. Wahl Professional Vanish. This is what a barber grabs when he needs to clean someone up fast and move on. Not because it's the most sophisticated thing in the room, because it's reliable, it does the job, and it doesn't need babying to do it. The tiered foils stay planted around your upper lip and along the jaw where most compact shavers start skipping across the surface. They flex side to side too, which actually matters because your face isn't flat, even though most entry-level shavers seem to be designed like it is. A full charge gets you over 100 minutes of runtime, so you're talking weeks of daily use before you even look at a charger. And Wahl has been making professional tools long enough that replacement foils are cheap, you can find them anywhere, and swapping them takes about 2 minutes. Part support isn't a guessing game with this brand. The ceiling's obvious though, and it's not pretending otherwise. Necklines, cheek lines, edges. That's what it does, and it does it well. The shavers above it change what the whole experience of shaving actually feels like, the speed, the result across every zone, the way your skin feels after. The Vanish doesn't get you there. Keep a beard and spend 90% of your time on edge work? It might honestly rank higher for your situation than it does here. $60, that runtime, that parts track record. Hard to argue. Number 6, Philips Norelco 7000 series. Before we even get to the shaver, let's talk about your neck for a second. If foil has never irritated you, your hair grows mostly in one direction, and you've never stared in the mirror wondering why your skin looks angrier than it should after a shave, you can skip this one. Not for you. But if you've been through 3 or 4 different shavers convinced the machine was always the problem, tried everything, with the grain, against it, slower, lighter pressure, and your neck still comes up red every single time, that's not your technique. That's your skin telling you foil is the wrong tool for your face. The 7000 runs 3 rotary heads that move completely independently of each other. Instead of running across your face in a fixed straight line, they read the surface as they go and adjust in real time. Under the jaw, around the neck, below the nose, all the spots where flat foil panels lose contact and send you back for another pass, these heads stay planted. You stop fighting the machine and the machine starts working with you. Works wet or dry, replacement heads are affordable, and the long-term running cost sits among the better options here. One thing to say straight though, this isn't the closest electric shave you can get. By mid-afternoon, you'll feel the gap next to a sharp foil pass. If foil genuinely destroys your skin, you won't care at all. If the result needs to hold all day, factor that in before you buy. Number 5, Panasonic Arc 5 Palm. Panasonic builds the Arc 5 in 2 versions. The full size at number 4 and this one. Same motor, same 5 blades, same linear drive system that makes the Arc 5 one of the fastest, closest foil shavers at this price. The Palm just shrinks everything down and swaps the proprietary charger for USB-C. One less cable living on your counter. One less thing you leave at a hotel and don't notice until day 2. And here's why that's a bigger deal than it sounds. Most travel shavers get compact by getting worse, smaller motor, fewer blades, built around the idea that you're shaving lighter on the road. Panasonic didn't do that. The Palm isn't a watered-down Arc 5. It's the full Arc 5 in a smaller body. Cutting performance is completely identical. The only thing that actually changes is how much space it takes up in your bag. So you're not settling for a worse shave when you travel. You're taking your actual shave with you in something that packs without a second thought. For guys moving between cities most weeks, that matters in a way that's hard to explain until you've experienced the alternative. Worth knowing? Rinseable but not shower-proof, so if you shave in the shower, plan around that. And for covering a large surface area fast every morning, the full-size version is more efficient per pass. Replacement foils run $40 to $50. But for a real uncompromised shave in something that disappears into a bag, nothing at this price touches it. Number 4, Panasonic Arc 5. The Arc 5 comes in so many variants that picking one starts to feel like a research project. Don't bother with any of that. Get the ES-LV65-S. Extensively tested, easy to find, no weird trade-offs. Other configurations either cut features you'll actually notice or push the price close enough to the Arc 6 that the comparison stops making sense. 5 blades, linear drive motor. And the gap between this and a standard motor is real. Standard motors oscillate at one fixed speed. The linear drive oscillates faster and more consistently, which means more cutting strokes per second, more hair removed per pass, and fewer total passes to get through your face. Fewer passes means less heat building up, less friction, less irritation on the zones that usually give you trouble. Your morning gets shorter and the result gets better, and those two things almost never go together. The beard density sensor picks up the rest automatically. On your thicker zones, the jaw, under the chin, it reads the resistance and dials up the power before you even feel the need to slow down or press harder. Shaves wet or dry, handles cream or gel, and the pop-up trimmer actually works. Replacement foils and blades run $50 to $60 every 18 months, so factor that into the real cost of ownership before you buy. For guys who shave frequently, have dense or coarse hair, and want performance that belongs in a higher price bracket without actually paying for it, this is the best value on the entire list. It's not close. Number 3. Panasonic Arc 6. One honest question. Does your beard actually resist? Not just thick. Does it genuinely push back? Have you watched shavers slow down mid-pass, start dragging, and skip across your jaw like they're hitting a wall? If that's not you, go back to the Arc 5. It handles the vast majority of beards extremely well for considerably less money, and paying up for the Arc 6 when you don't need it doesn't buy you a better shave. It just costs more. But if you just nodded, this machine was built for exactly your face. 6 blades instead of 5, linear motor running at higher output. More cutting strokes across more blades means more total cutting action per pass, and on a genuinely dense or coarse beard, you feel that difference on the first stroke. It doesn't slow down at your jaw. It doesn't skip across your neck. It just goes straight through. The flexible head keeps it from feeling aggressive despite all that power, moving across your face rather than grinding through flat. And the beard density sensor earns its place more here than anywhere else on this list, because with this much output running, you need something that knows when to ease off before you do. Replacement heads run $70 to $80 every 18 months. Sit with that before you commit. For the right guy, it's worth it without a second thought. For everyone else, the top 2 are the smarter call. Number 2. Philips Norelco i9000 Prestige. Ultra, the rule used to be simple. Foil for closeness, rotary for comfort. You figured out what your skin could handle and you lived with the trade-off. Nobody questioned it because nobody had actually solved it. The i9000 is the first rotary that genuinely changes that. Here's why older rotaries could never close the gap on closeness. The mechanism that caught hair and fed it to the blade also pulled it first, and on sensitive skin, you felt every one of those micro-tugs all the way across your face to the last stroke. The i9000 lifts the hair cleanly before the blade ever touches it. Pressure sensors read what's actually happening at the head in real time, so the machine responds to your face instead of just running a fixed pattern across it. The result is genuinely close. Not close for a rotary. Actually close. And your skin feels like nothing happened when you're done. 2 things to know before you buy. It rewards correct pressure. Too much force works against you in a way that's less forgiving than the Braun at number 1. And if you're coming from foil or an older rotary, your skin needs 2 full weeks to adjust before you form any opinion at all. Most guys who return this are on day 8. They never find out what day 14 feels like. Replacement heads last around 2 years, longer than most foil systems on this list. Get the version with the cleaning station. Number 1. Braun Series 9. Pro Plus, model lineup first because Braun has made this genuinely confusing. 4 generations. Each one added something: a revised cassette, a stronger feel, a beard density sensor, a refined foil head. But here's what Braun doesn't lead with. That improved foil head, the 96M cassette, fits every Series 9 ever made, every single one. So you can grab a discounted 93XX from 2019 and upgrade just the head later if you want to. The platform is the same across all 4 generations, which means older models at a discount aren't outdated. They're the same machine for less money. Know that before you pay a premium for the latest box. Now, what actually makes any of them number 1? Every foil shaver has a problem it can't fully solve on its own. Flat hairs. The ones on your neck that lie flush against the skin instead of standing up. Foil panels cut what stands up. The hairs pressed flat just survive the pass. So you think you're done? You run your hand across your neck, you feel the patch you missed, and you go back. sometimes 3 or 4 times before it's actually finished. The Series 9 puts a dedicated lifting element directly inside the shaving head that raises those flat hairs before the foils ever reach them. Not a separate attachment. Not something you switch on. Built in, automatic, every single pass. Your neck is actually done when you think you're done. If week 1 doesn't feel right, don't send it back. Your skin is adjusting to a new mechanism, and that takes time. Most guys who return this do it on day 8. They never find out what week 3 feels like. This is the one. That's 10 shavers with real prices and the actual reasoning behind every pick. None of this matters if you don't know your beard, your skin, and how often you actually shave. Those are the foundation. No shaver changes that math. What these picks do is put the right tool in the right hands once the basics are already sorted. Start with what fits your situation. Build from there. Summary. Most electric shavers promise a revolutionary shave and deliver regret. And after testing 10 of them, the truth is messier than any brand wants you to know. This video ranks every shaver from worst to best with no sponsored softening, covering exactly who each one is actually built for, what the brands conveniently leave out, and which one is worth every dollar. Whether you've got sensitive skin, a dense beard, or you're just tired of buying the wrong thing twice, this list ends the guesswork for good.